Dominations. Today we are working on what is called a treaty base, where there is peace. There are treaties. I don't hold on to my treaties. They disappear all the time because I have a weird schedule of availability and stuff like that, blah, blah, blah. I just don't really care about the treaties, but sometimes it's good, like before you go to bed or something, to have a base set up while you're on treaty that has a really high road network, and you can leave it on until your treaty runs out, and you can switch back to your other base, and pretty much just maximizing the time while you're under treaty and you're not playing the game. And so you may not have seen a treaty base. Most people have usually somebody on the leaderboards will have it, or um, somebody on your team. I've just come across them while I've been scanning through attacks, looking for enemies, and you'll see a guy that has like a base, and then a bunch of walls all off to the side, and then like a road that like does an S shape, and it's got all the buildings dotted along there, and it looks really strange. It doesn't look like a normal defense because it's not. It's really just for the guy to use while he's under treaty, but he's accidentally left it on past the treaty, and now you're gonna attack it and destroy it. And so that's why I don't use a treaty base, because I never remember to switch it back. But a lot of people out there do use them or want to maximize road network while under treaty. And so I'll show you how to make the most efficient treaty base you can, and I'll try to go as quick as I can, sharing a little bit of info as we go. I've got a 6x6 place of deforested area, and I use barracks to see if I'm in the middle, because you'll be exactly 3 barracks from the edge on a 6x6, 3 barracks from both sides. Okay, ding dong ding, erase mode. Next thing is we're going to use 1, 2, 3 farms, cannon tower, and well, let's take that out. 1, 2. Okay, this should work pretty good. What we're doing is we're setting up our path for our road network for our maximum network base setup, or whatever you want to call it. And I think that's about right. So what I'm doing is, you can see I'm using those items as spacers, and they're not going to be there. They're just going to help me set up my parameters, whatever you want to call it. Because I've already gone through and designed this base, but I'm just showing you how to quickly build it, or the best strategy to do to try and build it fast. What I want to note when you're setting this base up is, you can see how this lines right up with that edge of that town center, so that it makes a continuous line there. Well, you put your wall in there, or your road in there, and then you put your next one, and it doesn't match up. It overlaps by 1. Well, that's okay. Just start it there. You leave space for your road. Do a 3 farm distance. Add 2 2x2s, and then you're going to go 1, 2, 3 past it. Essentially 1 3x3 width, also going that way. Okay. That's really the base start of it. I'll show you how I layer on the defenses next. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll go mortars next, and again, this is for your treaty setup. So one thing I always noticed is, when I saw these treaty bases, is that they were not very they're not very strong defensively. They're just a snaking road with with no walls protecting it. All the walls are off to the side or whatever. Okay, there's those 3. We'll go garrison after that, since you have 5 garrisons. And so what I'm trying to do is not only get every building on the network, but also get a little bit of a decent structure to the base so that it can be somewhat safe. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Get all these mortars out or these readouts out, and we're gonna put them right above the spawners on the road path road. Then we want to do. I'm gonna say. Wait a second. Oh yeah, air defense. It's always up at the top. I always forget it. Ding dong dang. You want your air D kind of tucked in a little bit. Um, and then we'll do a tower and a garrison. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll do tower opposite of our readout so that we don't have shooters right next to each other. Kind of spread them out a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the towers also cover the air defense. Again, typically you've got when you're making a treaty setup, typically you're not really worried about the layout that you're doing. You're just trying to maximize your road network, and you're not gonna care because you're never gonna leave it up while you're under treaty. But this is just in case, and it actually looks cool. It might work kind of on defense a little bit better than your average base. Let's go houses. Where they be? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's every building on the network, and then went in and just filled in the spaces with walls and traps and junk like that. And this is what it looks like. We'll hit cancel and hit OK. And this is what my finished version is. My mighty network bonus 790, town center hit point bonus 11,376, and income bonus per hour almost 16,000 gold per hour, which is pretty solid. I mean, it's every building I have on the network, and you can see the traps and stuff like that. This is for you if you like a treaty base. So hopefully that helped. I'll go ahead and cut it off so it doesn't get too long. But thanks for watching, and have a great afternoon. Peace out.